And here we are from the ballpark here at Clever High School. This is a former SWCL matchup between the Crane Pirates and the Clever Blue Jays. Both these two clubs coming in on losing streaks. Crane on a 5-game losing streak. Clever on a 4-game losing streak. So we're going to see who will be the first, or who will be ones to snap their losing streaks. Adam Smith joining you guys here on the Ozark Sports Report YouTube channel. And once again, this game is brought to you by Outlaw Diesel and Auto, located at 424 West Rose Avenue. They specialize in agriculture equipment while offering quality service and repairs on gas and diesel vehicles. That is, once again, Outlaw Diesel and Auto in the neatest little town in Missouri of Crane, Missouri. We're going to look at the Crane lineup. It's going to be led off by Joey Thompson. Then it'll be Seth Malstead. He'll play center field, hitting second. Hitting third is the catcher Brady Robinson. Hitting fourth will be the left fielder Caleb Vaught. They face Peyton Guccione on the mound. And we're just about ready to get things going here in Clever.
Leading off for the Pirates, second baseman number 33, Joey Thompson.
It's Joey Thompson, the man to lead it off for the Crane Pirates. Crane coming in with a 4-19 record on the year. Clever has a 21-6 record, I believe. Crane coming off a 7-2 loss to Blue Eye last night down in Southern Stone County. And Clever coming off, I believe, a loss to Billings. I believe that was also at Billings. First pitch coming in, it's going to be, it's like a ball 1-0. Strike one, 0-1. A little bit of a steamy day here in Clever. Temperatures are in the upper 70s right now. Had some rain earlier this morning, but it was no issue. Field looks to be in great shape for some baseball. Pitch to Thompson as he ducks out of the way, and it's going to be 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count there to, once again, Joey Thompson, the Pirate leadoff, or the Pirate leadoff man here in the top of the first inning. And it makes it 3 balls and 2 strikes. Once again, Crane Pirates are coached by Clay Stump and assisted by Colton Rodnick Brandon, Dustin Johnson, Hayden Shepard, and Isaiah Smith. The pitch swung on in a pop fly that's going to go foul. Pitch from Guccione is downstairs and away, and Robinson's going to be on Thompson is going to be on with a walk. And it's going to be Seth Malstead to
center fielder number 28, Seth Malstead.
Here in the top half of the first inning of play. 73 degrees here in Clever. Temperature is going to be 88. It's going to be hot. It's going to be humid. That's great baseball weather. Pirates already have a man on first. That is Joey Thompson. Another team that's on a losing streak is the St. Louis Cardinals. 7-game losing streak, 10-23 record. Currently hold the worst record in the National League. As you know, they were swept by both the Dodgers and the Angels after they took the finales against Seattle and San Francisco in a brutal West Coast road trip. There is Malstead, strikes out swinging.
Catcher number 25, Brady Robinson.
So it'll be Brady Robinson up for the Pirates. Here with one out in the inning, Thompson is your man on first. The pitch is a ground ball, stays in the infield grass, throws on to first, and there is out number 2. And Thompson moves to second base.
Left fielder, number 16, Caleb Vaught.
So it'll be Caleb Vaught to keep the top half of the first inning for the Pirates going. Guccione watches his man on second, delivers, and that's strike 1. Both these teams are looking for wins on the year. After this game is concluded, Crane will stay on the field to take on Conway. It's a bonus Saturday here at Clever. They've had it here at Clever for, I believe, a couple years now. The pitch. Strike 2 there to Caleb Vaught, the junior cleanup man for the Pirates. He is playing out in left field. He's going to look to extend the inning to Cohen Cloyd, the DH for the Pirates. As you know, this will be our last time we'll see the Pirates this spring. Crane in Class 2, District 11. That one is down in Blue Eye. Clever is in Class 3, I believe, District 11. And that one's down in Forsyth. That's Stratford, rather. Softball districts are in Forsyth for Clever. I believe Crane's softball districts are at Purdy. Like I said, Clever 21 and 6 as a walk is issued for Caleb Vaught. He's going to bring up Cohen Cloyd to the plate.
Designated hitter, number 34, Cohen Cloyd.
Every team here on this bonus Saturday here at Clever starts with the letter C. Crane, Clever, Conway will be coming in for the next game as they'll take on Crane. That's always been a really good battle between those two. Crane's only gotten one win against Conway. That was in the fall of 2020. The pitch, swing and a miss. Good cut there by Cohen Cloyd. He was looking for a base hit on that pitch he swung through. One thing I can say what is wrong with the Cardinals right now, it's got to be the front office. There as Cloyd goes down on strikes. We head to the bottom half of the first inning. It is no score between Clever and Crane.
Mendenhall.
back here at Clever High School, as it will be Gavin Cram leading off for the Crane Pirates here in the top half of the second inning. Crane has a 1-0
First baseman,
deficit
number 3,
to-
Gavin Crane.
So Crane has a 1-0 deficit, but they were able to keep it down to 1-0. You know, Clever, a really good team that they have once again, 21-6 on the year. Currently on a 4-game losing streak. Crane on a 5-game losing streak. You know, Crane and Clever both have 2 chances to snap their losing streaks today. They can snap. Crane can snap theirs against Clever. Or Crane can snap theirs against Conway. And it's the same thing as Clever. They can snap theirs with Crane against Crane. They can snap theirs against Conway. So, as part of these bonus Saturdays that these teams play here in Southwest Missouri, you get opportunities to snap a winning streak. You can snap a losing streak. It's better to snap a losing streak than it is to snap a win streak. That's pretty much in the big Bible of sports. There, as Cram goes down on strikes. He struck out looking on that one. Now it's up to the pitcher.
Pitcher,
Jake
number
Murray.
21, Jake Murray.
Jake Murray digs in. He's batting from the right side. He's a sophomore on this Pirate squad. There's a lot of these players, with the exception of Gavin Cram and Lane Howard. I believe Caleb Vaught was on Coach Harmon's final roster that they brought out. Strike, says the home plate umpire. And that one is
0-2.
0-2. So Guccione could be 4 strikes away from from getting a 1-2-3 inning, and 2 outs away from committing a 1-2-3 inning on the mound. Swung in a little line drive right to third baseman, who throws across the diamond, and that is out number 2, and it's going to be up to Lane Howard to keep the game going.
Third baseman, number 30, Lane Howard.
Lane Howard from an extensive family tree. You go back to Jared Howard, along with Harley Howard, Wyatt Howard, who graduated last year, and now Lane Howard. As the first pitch he sees is a ball 1-0. Once again, clouds are going away here from from Clever High School. We can call it the ballpark at Clever High School. There's no official name. Called it a strike, and it is
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody on base, pitches upstairs, and that's now 3-1. So Howard 1 ball away from getting himself a free base. Here in the top of the second inning, ball gets away, and that's going to be a walk issued to Howard. And it's going to be Connor Angel coming up to the plate for the Crane Pirates.
Shortstop,
They got a man
number
on
12,
first, 2
Connor
away.
Angel.
Let's see if Angel can reset the lineup for Joey Thompson. But when Clever comes up to bat in the bottom half of the second inning, it'll be Atkins, Winger, and Guccione due up. Ball gets away and it bounces off the backstop. Runner moves to second base. And it's 1-0. pitch to Guccione, or from Guccione to Angel is now a swinging strike, 1-1. The pitch, swing and a miss on a high fastball, and it's 1-2. As you know, Angel tried to go after that. That high pitch. Should have left it up there. As you know, it is 1-2. Ball gets away. Now it's 2-2, and Howard advances to third. The pitch. That's going to be a strike 3 looking as that ends the top half of the second frame. We head to the bottom of the second. It is 1-0. Clever. Welcome back to Clever High School. It is going to be Colton Atkins leading off for the
senior right fielder,
Clever
number
Blue
7,
Jays.
Colton Atkins.
He's a senior for this Clever Blue Jay squad. He played three-sport athlete from Clever. You know, he played football, he played basketball, and also taking a crack at baseball as well, batting from the left side. First pitch from Murray is hit off the end of the bat by Adkins. Going to be caught there by the left fielder, FO7 on your scorecards. It's going to bring up another Clever senior and Carter Winger to the plate.
Senior second baseman, number 2, Carter Winger.
Winger batting from the right side. He faces, once again, Jake Murray on the mound. A pitch to him. Almost got him, and it is 1 ball, no strikes. One-0 delivery. Swung on. Who's going to get it? And looks like it is going to be an out, and a great effort there, it looks like, by the second baseman. And it's going to be up to Peyton Guccione to keep the inning going. As Crane could be one.
Center fielder, number 1, Braden
sending this
Birch.
game into the bottom, or into the top half of the third inning. It's actually Braden Birch. batting, so excuse me. As Peyton Guccione is not batting. Ground ball. Throws, and that is how the bottom half of the second inning comes to a close. No damage done. We head to the top of the... No, wait. Looks like it's going to be an infield single, I believe. And it's back up to Lane Mendenhall. So the umpires
Designated hitter,
meeting.
number 4, Lane Mendenhall.
So they will score that way with an error on the third baseman. And the Blue Jays have a man on first. Here with 2 away. Mendenhall popped out to the pitcher his last plate appearance. That was back in the bottom half of the first. Ball gets away. There goes the runner. He's going to move down to second. So Clever's second run is 180 feet away. This is now at second base. Once again, Jays lead it 1-0. The pitch. Floats it in there. It's going to be a strike, and it is 0-1. Once again, Clever leads at 1-0 here in the in the bottom half of the second inning of play. The pitch, swinging a pop fly foul, and it's 0-2. Pitch from Murray. The ball gets away, and it's going to be a ball, and it's now 1-2. Murray just needs one pitch to get out of this inning. And let's see if and send his Pirates back into the dugout to where they can get some work done on offense. Foul tip keeps it going. Still 1-2. One-two delivery. Swinging a foul tip to the fence. We're going to do it again. Also, Ty Lauer's not in the lineup as well. So Crane missing both their seniors. Who knows, Evans might play their second game today, as that ball is stuck up in the fence. We still keep it 1-2. The pitch to Mendenhall. Swung on, and that is going to be a foul ball once again. As the home plate umpire will toss it to Murray. Once again, 2 away here in the bottom half of the second inning. The pitch swung on and a rocket foul. Mendenhall putting up a really good battle at the plate. He does not want to go down as the third out of the inning. They have a man on third. That's Braden Birch. He reached on an error by the third baseman. Another fly ball, foul once again. Next pitch. Strike three. He goes down looking. Mendenhall did not like the calls. We head to the top half of the third inning. It is a 1-0 Clever lead. Joey Thompson
Leading off the top of the third for the Pirates. Second baseman, number 33, Joey Thompson.
So is Joey Thompson lead it off for the Pirates here in the top half of the third inning of play. Swats it to, or flies it to center field.
We have a ball back here by the fence.
There's a ball. There's a baseball right by the fence. So it's now up to Seth Malstead to see if he can get on base. He struck out swinging his last plate appearance back in the first inning of play. Pops that one in the air. Who's going to get it? The shortstop has it for out number 2.
That was center fielder number 28, Seth Malstead. Now batting for the Pirates, number 25, Brady Robinson.
So Brady Robinson will lead it off for, or we'll try to keep the inning alive here in the top half of the third inning. 2 away here in the top half. Robinson grounded it out to the pitcher. His last time up. Also a good time to give a special shout out to our sponsor, an Outlaw Diesel and Auto, located at 424 West Rose Avenue. That's down in Crane, Missouri. They specialize in agriculture equipment while offering quality service and repairs on gas and diesel vehicles. That's once again Outlaw Diesel and Auto, 424 West Rose Avenue, right there in Crane, as we head to the bottom half of the third inning, halfway home here in Clever.
Leading off the third inning for the Jays, shortstop, number 12, Owen Hall.
Owen Hall lead it off for the Clever Blue Jays here in the bottom half of the third inning of play. Base on balls, his last plate appearance. That's when the Blue Jays sent 6 men to the plate. They only had 1 hit. On that one, they got on base by a walk and an error as well. 3 men came to the plate, or no. 3 men were on base, 1 scored, so it's 1-0 still Clever here in the bottom of the third inning. One ball and 1 strike, I believe, is the count to Owen Hall. Swung on, and that's going to be trouble, as that's going to be a foul ball, so Hall has to go all the way back to the plate. It looked fair to me. As you'll hear at Clever, they got a wide area of foul territory. As you know, a lot of grass. They're in foul territory, so with that space there, it's going to eat up a lot of base hits. Really makes you want to drive the ball up the middle, or just poke it in the left, poke it into fair territory as Hall strikes out, and that is going to be out number 1. Landon Flood comes to the plate.
Catcher, number 16, Landon Flood.
Landon Flood will be the one coming in. He struck out looking his last plate appearance. That was back in the bottom half of the first inning for the Blue Jays. Once again, we're in the Christian County Panhandle. Crane and Clever are the teams you're seeing on the diamond. These 2 teams used to be conference members. Clever once again left the SWCL to join the Mid Lakes. You know, they've seen some big schools come in. You know, they see schools like Monette. They see schools, I believe, like Aurora, Mount Vernon, along with Stratford, Fairgrove, which Fairgrove is having an incredible year. And like we said, they're on a 4-game losing streak. So their last win came against Wyandotte, Oklahoma, about 2 weeks ago, I believe. So yeah, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago today was the Blue Jays' last win. Crane's last win came on Monday. Not this past Monday, but the Monday before. And that was against Conference Rival Southwest. They're down in Crane. Swung on, and that's going to dunk in there for a base hit. So Flood will stop there on a single. And it's Trevor Doolin to the plate.
Senior third baseman, number 20, Trevor Doolin.
We have a pinch runner coming in. I believe that could be either that, or it could be a courtesy runner for Clever. We'll find out who it is.
Curtis Rubel.
Curtis Rubel is going to run for Flood. You know, Clever coming in with bringing some speed on the base pass. As you know, Clever once again does have the advantage. They are up.
Courtesy runner at first base, number 17, Curtis Rubel.
One and oh the count. There to Trevor Doolin, as that is going to find no man's land. That's going to be a base hit. So back-to-back singles for the Blue Jays, and it's going to be up to Hayden Camp to keep the hit train coming. Here in the bottom of the third.
Left fielder, number 5, senior Hayden Camp.
Hayden Camp batting from the left side for the Blue Jays. Crane's has already got one out in the field. The pitch. As Murray almost got Camp. And it is 1-0. Try to get the runner there at second in Rubel, but he's not going to be in there. Or will not be called. He will not be out, but he'll be in there safely. Flags are blowing from right to left. So the ball gets away. Runners move to second and third. They're on that pass ball. Camp once again leading off from the left side. Jays lead at 1-0. The pitch outside, and it is 3-0. The count. As Coach Clay stumps, so they're going to, looks like, intentionally walk him. Coach Stump will go out to calm things down with Jake Murray. He could take him out of the ball game. We shall see. As you know, he's got Owen, Atkins, and Winger due up. Coach Stump talks things over, settles down the infield, gives Murray a little nudge on the chest. Shake it off, get these last two outs. Send this game to the fourth.
First baseman, number 9, Lucas Owen.
So it's Lucas Owen. He will come on in. He's got bases loaded, 1 out here in the bottom half of the third inning. And this could be trouble if you get runners at if you got bases loaded, 1 out. And a base hit, down the line. That or a base hit off the wall, swung on in a fly ball. Who's gonna get it? The shortstop can't get it. It drops in front of the center fielder, the shortstop, and the left fielder. And that will play another run. It's going to be 2-0 Clever. Thanks to the RBI single.
Infield fly.
So, call that an error on the
Shortstop.
So E6. So run scores on the error, and it is now 2-0.
Senior right fielder, number 7, Colton Atkins.
Colton Atkins will step on in. He flew out to the left fielder his last time up. That was back in the top half of the bottom half of the second inning. There's Atkins. First pitch he sees is a strike 0-1. Swung on. Oh, nice catch there by the
Shortstop.
and that's how the inning comes to a close. And we head to the the top half of the fourth inning. It is 2-0. Clever. Caleb Vaught will lead off the Pirates here in the top half of the fourth inning.
Left fielder, number 16, Caleb Vaught.
Pirates trail at 2-0 here in the top of the fourth. This is my second road game I've seen the Pirates play. Last time I saw them play was at Hammons Field. That was when they had a 7-1 victory over Verona. As you know, I did the PA duties there at Hammons Field for that game between Crane and Verona. Pitch to Vaught is a strike. There it is.
0-2.
0-2. The next pitch from Guccione. As he's down on strike looking, that's going to send up Cohen Cloyd to the plate. Cohen Cloyd struck out swinging his last plate appearance.
Designated hitter, number 34, Cohen Cloyd.
Cohen Cloyd will lead it off once again. First pitch Cloyd sees. It's like it's a ball.
10 strike.
Strike, pardon me, 0-1. Now that one's a ball, and it is
2-1.
2 balls and 1 strike. Pitch way outside. Now it is 3-1. The count there to Cloyd, once again the Pirate catcher. I believe this Pirates team next year, they're going to look a little bit better. You know, these sophomores that you see on the mound, on the field, in
First baseman, number 3, Gavin Cram.
Brady Robinson, Joey Thompson, Seth Malstead, Jake Murray, along with Connor Angel, and like I said, Cohen Cloyd. They're going to be juniors next year. So junior heavy next year for this Pirates team. So they're going to be looking a lot better next year there, as Dylan was creeping up on Cram, looking for a possible chopper or a ground ball in the infield. He creeps. Here he comes. Throw down to first. Safe, says the bases umpire, as Cloyd is limping in some pain. Called what an awkward step that he made. They're at first, trying to get back to the bag. He was probably off the bag by about 20 feet. As you know, my logic is not well, how far away you can be off the bag. There is the catcher threatens to throw down to first. Pirates once again have a man on first. That's Colin Cloyd. As the ball gets away.
2-2.
2 balls and 2 strikes. There to once again to the Pirate six hole batter. The pitch to Guccione, runner goes, and that is a pop fly foul. Once again, this Ozark Sports Report broadcast is brought to you by Outlaw Diesel and Auto. Outlaw Diesel and Auto, located at 424 West Rose Avenue. Located in Crane, Missouri, they specialize in agriculture equipment while offering quality service and repairs on gas and diesel vehicles. You know, they'll work on that. They work on your truck. They can work on your car, your SUV, your Jeep, your van, whatever you got. If you need work on your vehicle, go to Outlaw Diesel and Auto. And not to mention, did I say they specialize in agriculture equipment? Well, they will for sure with your, if you have a John Deere tractor as a walk is issued to Cram, it's going to be Jake Murray to the plate. He grounded out to the third baseman. It looks like it is Coach Brandon Cobb. We'll pay a visit. Cobb actually was a graduate not too far away from here. I believe he graduated from Nixa. You know, he's got a pretty long coaching background. He's coached down at Cassville. He's coached over at Ozark. You know, he was a former. It wasn't the Valor there at Evangel, but it was the Crusaders that he was a part of on the baseball team. So I believe Clever is his third stop for his coaching resume.
Pitcher number 21, Jake Murray.
Once again, Jake Murray grounded out to the third baseman his last time up. Like I said, they're at Outlaw Diesel. They specialize in agriculture equipment. They will, for once again, if you have a New Holland tractor, a Kubota tractor, John Deere, you got a farm, hey, they'll hook you up with some pretty sweet agriculture equipment. They're at Outlaw Diesel and Auto. Jake Murray, the man at the plate, swings and misses, and it is nothing in one.
It's a 1-on-1.
Probably 1-1. Count Crane's got 2 runners in scoring position at second and third, and they can threaten. So like I said, today, May 6th, as we look at the MLB game, Spencer Turnbull will take the mound for the Tigers facing Adam Wainwright. He makes his season debut. The Miami Marlins are in Chicago, the Windy City, on the north side of the friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's going to be Matt Barnes going up against Drew Smiley. Rockies are in the Big Apple taking on the Mets. Austin Gomber against Magel. The New York Yankees in pretty much the same spot where the Cardinals are, in last place, taking on the
third baseman, number 30, Lane Howard.
It's Lane Howard.
Hit by pitch.
Hit by pitch to Jake Murray, so we got bases juiced here in the top of the fourth. Yankees are at the Trop. They take on the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays have the best record in baseball right now. Rasmussen against Domingo Germán. Twins are in Cleveland taking on the Guardians. LT Allen against Sonny Gray. Blue Jays are going to be paying a visit to PNC Park. They will take on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Surprisingly, the Pirates leading the NL Central with a 20-13 record. Pittsburgh was just swept by Tampa Bay. Barrios against former Cardinal Johan Oviedo. The White Sox are in Cincinnati taking on the Reds. Clevenger against Ludolo. We talked about the Royals. They are taking on the Oakland A's at the K. A's coming in with a 7-26 record. They won last night against Kansas City. It's gonna be Brady Singer against Waldichuk. Boston's in Philadelphia. It's Corey Kluber against Falter as
6-4-3.
So 6-4-3 double play ends the top half of the fourth. We head to the bottom of the fourth inning. It is 2-0 Clever.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Blue Jays, senior second baseman, number 2, Carter Winger.
Carter Winger will lead it off for the Clever Blue Jays. Did I forget to tell you that it's the same kind of meeting between some Pirates and Blue Jays here in Missouri, just like it is in Pittsburgh? Well, you're not wrong. Other games going on, the Baltimore Orioles are in Atlanta, taking on the Atlanta Braves. 22-10 on the year for Baltimore. They sit in second place. Bradish with a 6.14 ERA taking on Spencer Strider. Milwaukee's out in San Francisco. Alex Cobb will toe the rubber for San Francisco as he takes on Rhea for Milwaukee. Nats are in the desert taking on Arizona. It'll be Gore against Henry. Dodgers are down in San Diego.
How are you?
Oh man.
As it will be Dustin May going up against Blake Snell. Rangers are out in LA. Nathan Eovaldi against Reed Detmers. Between the Angels and the Rangers, Astros are in the Pacific Northwest. Ty France will go up against Marco Gonzalez, another former Cardinal. They're in Seattle. That's all the MLB games that will be on tap today. Cardinals once again have an early start.
Huh? Didn't work this
They're at Busch Stadium. Like I said, Cardinals at the bottom of the pack of the NL Central. As Winger draws a walk, it's going to be Braden Birch coming up to the plate.
Center fielder, number 1, Braden Birch.
Birch will be the man
2-0.
to lead things off here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Joey's pitching.
He pitched great last year, too, didn't
As Crane has been able to keep Clever in check whenever they've been on the mound, been in the field. Only giving up just 2 runs in the field. The pitch, ball gets away, and it's 1-0. So after this game is concluded, Clever will be off the field. They will sit and watch Crane battle Conway. Inside there to Braden Birch. And it is 2-1, I believe.
2-0.
2-0 the count. Very hard to read the scoreboard with the sun. As the runner moves to... Oh, he's going to score. He's going to score. Here comes the throw back into the infield as a cloud of dust departs the circle around home plate. It's now 3-zip. Clever. Thanks to Crane just kicking the ball around the infield. And causing a couple errors to be committed. Let me tell you, that was some speed there from Carter Winger. I believe he scored all the way from first. They're on a couple miscues by Crane. As you look at the dimensions here at Clever, it is it's like 320 down the left and right field lines. I believe it is 380 looks like to left out to center.
370.
370 to center. The pitch from Murray upstairs and a walk is issued. It's going to be Lane Mendenhall to come back up. Popped out and struck out looking. Mendenhall
Designated hitter,
really
number
good at
4, Lane Mendenhall.
in the top half of the second inning. And Murray was able to get him. Check on the runner, but he's back in safely. Throws the ball right back to Jake Murray. Pitch. There goes Cloyd's throw down to second base. Safe, says the bases umpire. Pitch from Murray. It's downstairs, and it is
Multi.
2 balls and it's like no strikes. 2-0 the count to Mendenhall. Currently 0 for 2 on the day. So a little bit of that south wind is heating up the temperatures. Which the ball is, it's not blowing out as much. And so which can really so when the wind's blowing from left and right, that can really make it hard to drive the ball, to get the ball in the air and get extra bases, as that one is swatted there to left field for a base hit. And it's going to be up to Owen Hall.
Shortstop, number 12, Owen Hall.
Owen Hall, the batter for the Clever Blue Jays here in the bottom half of the fourth inning of play. Pirates in a little bit of trouble here in the bottom of the fourth. Games were not, so the rain was able to hold off as another run scores. Looks like it was on a balk.
That was a bunt.
It was a bunt, so it's going to be a bunted single.
Catcher, number
It'll be
16,
up to Landon.
Landon Flood.
Landon Flood back in. He once again struck out and singled in his last two plate appearances. Crane trails Clever 4-0, swinging a high fly ball, deep left field, and foul. Kind of got up into that crosswind once it got up there. But it's going to be a long and loud strike one. There to Flood. Once again, after this game is concluded, we will see the Pirates stay on the field. They will take on Conway. Swung on. That's going to be trouble. That is going to be... Looks like it was caught there by the center fielder. And that saves extra bases. It saves runs from scoring. And it's going to be up to Trevor
Senior
Dooley.
third baseman, number 20,
Excuse me.
Trevor Doolin.
To get on base and drive a couple more runs in.
Did you say first baseman?
Third baseman.
You saying third?
Trevor Doolin, the third baseman for the Blue Jays. Reached on an error and singled in his last two plate appearances, so he's currently 1 for 1 on the day today. The first pitch to him is outside, and it is 1-0.
2-0.
2-0, rather. Murray watches, swung on, and that is going to be trouble. This is not going to be caught. It's going to get down for a base hit. 1 run's coming in. Here comes as it's going to be now a 5-0 Clever lead. And we got runners at second and third with 1 out. And that's going to prompt, looks like, Clay Stump to come back out to the mound. Murray's day looks like is going to be done on the mound. Don't go away, we're going to have a pitching change coming up in just a few moments. We got a new pitcher coming in for Crane. It is Gavin Cram.
Left
who will take
fielder,
over the
senior, number
pitching duties
5,
for-
Hayden Camp.
For Crane, he faces Camp. Camp was intentionally walked and singled in his last 2 plate appearances. Camp has been lethal for this Pirate squad. The pitch is downstairs, and it is 2 balls and no strikes. Once again, Crane will stay on the field, take on Conway in the next game. Then the third and final game of the day will feature Clever and Conway. The ball gets away as it goes all the way to the fence. And it is. So a run now scores, and it's now 6-0. Blue Jays over the Pirates.
Is it 8 after 4?
10 after 5. And then 15 after 3.
50, okay.
Pitch right down the pipe, and it's going to be strike 1. The count there to Hayden Camp. This would be a big out if the Pirates can get Hayden Camp to strike out. And no, they will not. It'll be a walk issued to Camp, and it will bring up Lucas Owen to the plate.
First baseman, number 9, Lucas Owen.
Lucas Owen digs in, reached on an error, and struck out swinging his last 2 plate appearances here against Crane. Jays have the advantage. It is 6-0. There goes a throw down to second, but it is going to be off. It was more of a fake throw. I don't know how you would call that. More of an air throw down to second. The 1-0. The ball gets away. Here comes another run scored. And it's now 7-0 Clever. Here in the bottom of the 4th. And what has been a disastrous inning for Crane in the field. As you know, Clever is just 3 runs away from making it a run rule and ending this game in the 5th. Pitch from Cram, as that is going to be a fly ball. Who's going to get it? The center fielder has it. For out number 2, and it's going to bring up Colton Adkins to the plate, the 9th man for the Blue Jays, as he will look to keep the inning alive for the Clever Blue Jays.
Senior right fielder, number 7, Colton Atkins.
Adkins has flew out and lined out in his last 2 plate appearances. The first pitch to him, swung on, chopper. Pitcher fields it, throw to first
A good play.
Really nice play.
in about a hair. Here he gets Adkins, as that will end the inning in a disastrous bottom of the 4th inning. We head to the top of the 5th. It is 7-0 Blue Jays. Welcome back to Clever High School. The
Shortstop,
ballpark at
number
Clever High School
12,
is just going
Connor
to be
Angel.
Connor Angel to lead it off for the Pirates here in the top half of the fifth inning of play. First pitch he sees, he swings and misses. 0-1. Pirates have committed what looks like 3 errors in the field.
No idea.
One of them was on an infield fly rule. The pitch is downstairs, and
2-1.
that's 2 balls and 1 strike. There to Angel. Once again, he struck out looking back in the second inning. I gotta get that last. What was that last out on? What was that last out at the bottom of the fourth? The ground out.
Yeah, Colton Atkins. Oops.
Second baseman, number 33, Joey Thompson.
So it's Joey Thompson to lead it off for the Crane Pirates here in the top half of the fifth inning of play. He has flew out and walked. So he's currently 0 for 1 on the day today. He's one of many Crane sophomores. As you know, this Crane team will be a little bit older. They'll be a little bit wiser next year, especially with these sophomores that they have in, once again, Joey Thompson, Seth Malstead, Brady Robinson, Cohen Cloyd, Gavin Cram, Jake Murray, not Gavin Cram, but Joey Thompson, Seth Malstead, Brady Robinson, Cohen Cloyd, Jake Murray, and Connor Angel. Those are the Pirate sophomores. Last time the Pirates had a junior heavy team,
He took that one off the cap.
that
Oh, did he?
He's not
actually
good.
won the SWCL tournament back in 2019, but then they had the 2020 season wiped away from them thanks to COVID-19. So Coach Cobb had to go out to check on Landon Flood. They're at behind the plate. So Thompson's still at the plate. He's going to look to move the runners, possibly get Crane a run. There goes a throw down to third on the strikeout. But the throw was not in time. Seth Malstead will be the man coming up to the plate.
Center fielder, number 28, Seth Malstead.
Malstead, he popped out and struck out in his last 2 at-bats. The pitch is outside, and it is 1-0.
Oh, you're using that, aren't you? There's no knife.
One out here in the inning for Malstead. Looks like they moved Robinson to catch. And
It's all we
Cloyd,
got, man.
and
That's all
Cloyd looks like they moved him to shortstop, I believe. I'm correct on that one. The pitch, swing and a miss, and it is
1-2.
1-2. The count there to Malstead. Currently here in the top of the fifth. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike 3 swinging. And that's going to bring up Brady Robinson, the final hope for the Pirates.
Catcher, number
Possibly in this
25,
game,
Brady
and
Robinson.
definitely in this inning, but possibly in this game if Crane is not able to score. Or if Clever is held scoreless, as that one is hit foul. Crane trails at 7-zip here in 8-zip rather, so Clever has 2 runs to get to run rule Crane. The pitch. Oh, almost got Robinson. Robinson once again bats from the right side. The pitch from Mendenhall is fouled off for strike 1. 2 rather. So Robinson 1 strike away, or down to his last strike. Let's see if he can make it happen, drive someone. Check swing in the dirt, throw on to first. Gets him, as that will send this game into the bottom of the 5th inning. Blue Jays just have 2 runs to get. They lead it 8-0. Back here in Clever, as it is Carter Winger,
Senior,
to
second
lead it off
baseman.
for the
Number 2,
Clever
Carter
Blue Jays.
Winger.
So if you're Clever, all you want to do is get on base. You're 2 runs away from a run rule. So all you want to do is get on base and hope that the batters behind you can drive you in. First pitch swinging is a strike, 0-1. Winger popped out to the second baseman and walked in his last 2 plate appearances. The pitch. The ball gets away, and it is 1-1. So it's Winger, Verch, and Mendenhall due up here in the bottom of the 5th for the Clever Blue Jays. I'd like to once again thank our sponsor in Outlaw Diesel and Auto, located at 424 West Rose Avenue in Crane, Missouri, specializing in agriculture equipment while offering quality service and repairs on gas and diesel vehicles. Once again, Outlaw Diesel and Auto, located at 424 West Rose Avenue in the neatest little town in Missouri. That's Crane, Missouri. As Winger looks like he beat out a strikeout in the dirt.
No, a dribble or down first baseline.
So it's going to be a single. It's going to be Braden Verch coming up for the Blue Jays.
Center fielder, number 1, Braden Verch.
Verch will meet Cram on the mound. First pitch to Verch. Almost got him. Runner moves to third. And so it's going to be 2 balls and 0 strikes. NFL draft happened last week up in Kansas City. Lots of good draft picks happened. Chiefs got a good receiver as a run scores, and it's now 9-0. Clever. So Clever in a pretty good district this year. I believe it's, of course, Clever and Stratford. Fairgrove's probably in that district as well. No?
Forsyth,
Spokane, Sparta. Don't see Catholic in that one either. I believe Catholic went up to Class 4, if I'm correct. So they're going to be with the likes of Aurora and Monette, Mount Vernon, possibly Rogersville as first draws a walk. And it's
pitcher,
intercept
number
line
4,
for
Lane
Mendenhall.
Mendenhall.
Crane in a really tough district this year. That district once again is down in Blue Eye. It's going to be, of course, Crane, Purdy, New Covenant's in that one. Blue Eye, of course, along with I believe Marionville is in that district as well. And I believe Galena is in that one as well too. Crane, I believe, is the only team that I believe has a losing record in Class 2 District 11. Pop-up stays in the infield. Who's going to get it? The first baseman has it for out number 1.
Shortstop, number 12, Owen Hall.
Owen Hall will be the man leading off for the Clever Blue Jays. Blue Jays, I believe, are seated 3rd in Class 3 District 11. I'm not too sure on that one.
They're first.
So the 1 seat. So they're not in that. So they're not going to be in the Ash Grove district. And last I saw, Ash Grove is undefeated. So Ash Grove in that Western district. So that means Clever might face Forsyth again. They may face Tristan Hunter, who can hit in the 90s with his fastball. Crane saw him back in about mid-April. That's going to get through. That's going to be a base hit, run scores. And so the run rule will call this ball game off. Blue Jays win it on a final score of 10-0. Don't go away. We're going to have 2 more streams coming up. It will be the Pirates taking on the Bears.
That's your ball game,
Conway,
folks.
And the Bears will take on Clever. So, stay put. Go get yourself a snack. Get yourself something to drink. Come on back in about 30 minutes. We'll have game 2 of 3 from Clever.